Pachamama means realm of the mother. We are choosing to experience ourselves within the realm of the mother. And the realm of the mother is healing, is unifying, is coming back home. The dream is bringing us all back home to ourselves as we choose it. Coming home to ourselves means saying yes to knowing your truth, what it really is inside. Now, most people, and I'm so sad. It's sad that this is how it is, but most people don't even know what their truth is, because all they can hear, or mostly what they're aware of, are their mind thoughts about things. Okay, so I want to give you a little tidbit on how to tell what your truth is. Okay, especially when it's in the face of a very difficult situation where you want to be hard, but really the only way through is to be soft. Okay. And that is, do some sort of exercise to get or some breathing exercise to get you into a deep parasympathetic response and a rest and digest response. What we do in the academy is we focus on our inner rhythms and we smile into them. That calms the body. That actually starts strengthening your energy field. And as you practice with that, it also sharpens your focus. So do something to really stimulate that physiological rest and digest response. And sit with yourself. And how you can tell something is a truth arising from your intuition or from your inner being is that it's something, it's almost like a wave that comes up. And it might even give you a restriction feeling in your throat, a nervousness in your mind, okay? But you just stay with it. Stay with the wantingness, the willingness to see what it is, to know what it is. And as you do that, the truth will rise up like this. And a lot of times it's going to make you very uncomfortable. You're going to want to say no to it, or you're going to look for a way to make it wrong. I must be making this up, stuff like that. But I'm going to encourage you at that moment when you're having those thoughts, take another breath and pause and be with it. Just be with it and see what starts to move inside of you. Things will start to move. It's really helpful to have people hold space for this. So if you have a tribe of people that really know how to hold a solid, deep space inside of themselves, that's absolutely priceless. But, being alone too is also priceless. For me, I'm alone a lot. And for me, in my solitude, I gather strength. I gather my connection with my inner truth. Okay. So for me, being alone is a power, source for me. Okay. Now, you may not be in that situation, or you don't like being alone or whatever, but sometimes it's because we avoid ourselves, and it's easier to avoid ourselves when we're in company with others, But, either way, whatever the path is for us to give us what we need to be with our truth, that's what we need to do more and more and more, because this second half of the year is all now about processing all that illumination that has happened in those interdimensional realms. All those frequencies that have flooded these interdimensional realms are now pushing things that were hidden right in our face. It's like rising up. It's like, when you wake up out of a dream, and when you're waking world and the dream is still with you, it's coming up like that. And these interdimensional realms, we're trained to think that they don't exist, or it doesn't impact this reality, but they absolutely do. This is so important for us to really keep settling into and validating for ourselves over and over and over again. This is why I tell people, keep an eye out for those feedback loops of the universe saying, yes, I heard you. Yes, this is the result of the shift that you just did. So those feedback loops come quickly once you get going with it. And the miracles abound.